In this video, I want to spend some time talking about the beginning of a vocal sound. That's also called an attack or sometimes an onset. So there are two words to describe the beginning of a vocal sound. You'll come across the word attack or onset. They mean the same thing. And there are different ways of beginning a vocal sound. So we're going to have a look at all the different attacks or onsets that there are so that you can learn to identify them in your own voice, in your singing voice and your speaking voice, and that you can practice making these attacks consciously so that you get more control over your instrument. The first attack or onset that we're going to have a look at is the so-called glottal attack or glottal onset. And this word glottal comes from the word glottis. Glottis is the space between the vocal cords. Now this glottal attack in CVT is called the full metallic attack. And we use this type of beginning of the sound in our everyday life when we say, for instance, uh-oh, or in our language, like in English, in words like every or interesting. So what you can hear if you pay attention, uh-oh, interesting, every, you hear that there's a little click before the sound starts. So there's no air escaping first. So what's happening in this glottal attack is that we're bringing the vocal cords together and before we are making the sound and then releasing to release the air and make vibrations. So this can be trained, for instance, by making these little clicking sounds with your vocal cords. So imagine you're saying uh-oh. You notice that you can close off the air. You can close off the air with your vocal cords and hold it back. And then you can release it. Like that. Now if you close off and when you are releasing you make a sound, that's basically a glottal attack. So try that out. Close. E. Ah. O, A, E, like that.